everybody! So today I have for you guys more Tales of Oliver Pig, which is a chapter book. So whenever I read chapter books, I'm just going to read one chapter per video. So you can tune in the next day to find out what the next chapter is about. This book is written by Jean Van Leeuwen, and the pictures are by Arnold Lobel. Okay. It even has a contents page. So, the surprise seed, all alone, questions, mother's holiday, and bedtime. So in this book there are 5 chapters. The surprise seed. Father and Oliver were making a garden. First they raked the dirt, then they made 5 very straight rows. Then they dropped in the seeds and covered them up. The first row was radishes. Next was string beans, then cucumbers, then squash, and last was pumpkins. Now our garden is ready to grow, said Father. Oliver saw something in the grass. Look, Father, he said, a seed. We must have dropped one, said Father. Father made a place for Oliver's seed, and Oliver dropped it in. What kind of seed is it? He asked. We will have to wait and see, said Father. It will be a surprise. The next morning Oliver went to see his surprise seed. Father, he said, there's nothing here. That's them looking, but they can't find anything. There's nothing there. Not yet, said Father. You must wait a while. The sun will shine and the rain will fall. Soon a little plant will come up. The sun shone and the rain fell. There's Oliver waiting in the sun and the rain. One morning, Oliver saw something green poking up where his seed was planted. Father, my plant came up, said Oliver. So it did, said Father. What kind of plant is it? Asked Oliver. There's a little sprout. I think it is a squash plant, said Father. I like squash, said Oliver. When can I eat some? Not yet, said Father. We must wait for your plant to grow bigger. Every day, Father and Oliver worked in the garden. Oliver made shade for his plant when the sun was too hot. He watered it when the rain did not fall. Soon it had flowers, and one day a baby squash. There's him taking care of his plant. Now can I eat it? Asked Oliver. Not quite yet, said Father. We must wait for the squash to grow bigger. This is a lot of waiting, said Oliver. It is a lot of growing, said Father. Oliver's baby squash grew bigger and bigger. There it is. Look, it went from that size to that size. That's pretty big. And one day Father said, we will have your squash for dinner tonight. Oliver carried his squash into the kitchen. Oh my, said Mother. I will have to use my biggest cooking pot. At summertime there was a platter of meat on the table and a bowl of potatoes and a bowl of Oliver's squash. Look how proud he is carrying his squash inside. And there's their fancy dinner. They even have flowers and a candlelight. Mother took a bite. Delicious, she said. Father took a bite. Delectable, he said. Amanda took a bite. Ummy, she said. Now what do you think ummy is supposed to be? She's a little girl, so she meant to say yummy. There's Mom, Dad, and his sister. I grew it myself, said Oliver. I think that's what makes it taste so good, said Father. More, said Amanda, and they all had a lot more of Oliver's squash. Our next chapter that we'll read next time is called All Alone, so then we'll find out what it's all about. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to, you can make a seesaw and tell me what you learned in this chapter. What plant did he grow? What will happen with the other plants when we get to eat those? Let me know.